Hello, hi. So my name is Justin. If you're new to the channel, welcome in. This isn't what I usually do, but I hope you enjoy your stay. If you're coming back, I am sorry for so many format changes. I really wanted to cover Drag Race UK as it was coming out originally, season 6, but I didn't, and I see now that I kind of messed up on my part for that because it has been such a great season. So hopefully Canada's will be just as good, if not better, than UK season 6, which they have a lot of competition because that cast of girls is so good. I'm already rambling. See, this is why I stick to a script. Do you understand me? This is why there's always written out text in front of me, because I will do nothing but ramble. With all that out of the way, I just want to say that I am a southern homosexual who has never really been in the drag world in terms of an artist. I have been to a few drag shows here and there. I wish there was drag closer to me. The gay club in my town shut down like literally as I became legal, so that was no longer an avenue for me to watch drag. The closest that I can go to watch drag is like an hour and a half away, which kind of sucks. But with all that being said, I have no standing to judge any of these people. I don't. That's why I'm not going to judge them. Well, I might judge them a little bit on some things, but I just want you to know that this is all in fun. This is all in jest. I'm not here to bring anybody down. I'm here to glorify, and I'm here to rise up the queens that... Why do I sound so nervous? I'm not nervous. I'm just excited. See what y'all do to me? Y'all get me so hot and flustered. Maybe I should just retake that whole thing. I mean, literally look at me. Like, I am in no place to be judging what other people look like or how they present on a TV show. But that's exactly how I'm going to take this. I'm going to take it as a TV show and give my opinions based on that. I really enjoy Drag Race as a whole. I have seen all of the US seasons. I've seen all of All Stars. I have seen the Philippines, I've seen UK, I've seen Down Under, I have seen a lot of Drag Race. I have seen all of Dragula up to this point.
Hello, uglies. Hello, uglies. And welcome back. Glamour. Glamour.
Can you get my mouth? Yeah, just zoom in on my mouth.
Glamour.
I recently just went through all of Camp Wanakiki throughout YouTube and Prime, so that was really fun to watch. I really enjoy the competition reality shows because I do know how fake they are. I enjoy the production side of it. I like watching something and being like, oh, they're doing that for X, Y, and Z, like to be a storyline later on or whatever. This video is going to be very discombobulated, isn't it? At the end of the day, this video series is just going to be for fun, and it's just going to raise up queens that I like and hopefully allow more eyes to be put onto the show, because the amount of work that goes into each one of these seasons really deserves to be looked at and seen more in a mainstream than it is. This video is just outlined. I have some outlines and some points that I want to make, but for the most part, I'm just going to be watching the episode and giving my opinions on the episode. So if anything that I say jostles you or you don't like it, please let me know down in the comments. I will probably respond. If it's just straight up hateful, you will probably not get a response. So with that being said, let's just get right into it, because it is a very stacked episode. So they are following the same format as season 4 of Canada's Drag Race, where they can't... Was that season 4? I didn't even do my research. See, this is why I keep things scripted. Season 4 of Drag Race, I'm pretty sure they came into the workroom, showed off their look, turned around and walked out, because it was part of the original challenge, the very first challenge. And it's kind of going to be the same here later on, but they're not being judged on the actual look itself. We'll talk about it later on, so you'll know what I mean. This damn iPad is shutting off within like 15 seconds of me not touching it. Why are you so scared? Why do you keep running away from me? So first into the room, we have Minnie Wang, who is 39, who is an Australian who's currently living in Toronto. Come on, Drag Race flag. Come on, props. Minnie doesn't really tell us a lot about like what she does compared to some of the other girls as they're coming in. She really just says like, you know, I'm here for a good time, you know, people love me. So we'll just have to keep an eye out for her. Next up, we have Terra Nova, 23, from Newfoundland. My partner actually told me that Newfoundland was a pretty rural area of Canada. So I looked into it a little bit, and they have a population of around 550,000, which like isn't really anything to scoff at, but it isn't a huge part of Canada. and maybe I could be completely wrong. Like I said earlier, or I hope I said it earlier, this is all for education on everybody's parts. So educate me down in the comments about some of these places if you're from there, and just let me know. She does say that all the looks this season is going to be sewn by herself, so that's honestly pretty interesting. She says that she's the cunty look queen of the season, so we'll have to keep an eye out for that. I have already said the phrase "we'll have to keep an eye out for that" so many times, but this is going to be so discombobulated. Editor Justin, I am so sorry, dude. I'm sorry. Make the best out of what you're given, okay? Get over it. Next up, we have Sanjina, the Bish Queen, who is 32 from Toronto. She describes herself as magical and banji, or banjical. And this look is beautiful. I think the face is beautiful. The jewelry looks amazing. Everything about it, the color punches. Also, in the confessional, she looks so pretty. She is such a pretty woman. Next up, we have Perla, 29 from Toronto. And this is really giving us clearance Barbie doll. That is a joke, okay? That's a joke. See, guys, we can laugh here. We can joke around here, okay? Sadly, though, the look isn't really giving a whole lot. It's a bit sculpted down to the body. It's very tight. There's not a big silhouette. It's not very draggy, in my opinion. It's very pedestrian for an entrance look. From Barbie dolls to Monster High, we have Helena Poison, who is 32. She is also from Toronto. Jesus Christ, full of these Toronto bitches. She's been doing drag for 10 years. Very much scene girl, very much MySpace, very much. She said that she has designed a lot of the looks for the queens on past seasons, like Bombay's latex look, Miss Fierce Alicia's Sea Creatures look, and Aurora Matrix's steampunk look. So if she can design like that, we will definitely have to look out for her this season as well. Next up, we have Jalen Time. She is 52 from Vancouver, and she is giving us very seasoned queen, very 32 years in the business queen, very grandmother of all the kids queen. She's actually drag family with a lot of the queens that we have seen on the seasons already. For her look, she comes in very polished, in my opinion. The silhouette is big. She has accentuating features to the silhouette, the big collar piece, the texture of the dress itself. She says that the red is used to signify the missing, murdered indigenous women, girls, and two spirits. So I thought that was beautiful. She says that a first impression means everything, considering how many times that she has actually applied to be on the show, and I could not agree with her more, and she really took it into account because this look is beautiful. Damn, we have got another Toronto girl. This is the Virgo Queen, 25, from Barbie to Monster High to Bratz, because holy shit, she says that she's very Y2K inspired, that type of look. She introduces herself as a trick queen. She says she's very flippy dippy doo. She actually introduces herself as like a trick queen, so like she says that she can tear up performances and all that. She says that she's a full entertainer though. She says she can sing, dance, act, and sew. Quad threat. I see you, girl. Oh my god, it's God.
Oh my god, bro.
She is 36 from Montreal, and I have to be honest with you, this is my guilty pleasure queen of the season. I'm very excited to see what conceptual ideas she can come out with. I love the energy that she brings. She says that her drag is very inspired by the women in her life, like her mom, her grandma, all that kind of stuff. She says that she's known for hosting, which is great for this type of competition, that confidence that it brings. And I have to say, the branding is very on point with this look. I liked the idea of the bottom piece. Maybe I'm tacky, but like some little eyes, maybe not big, doesn't have to be big, but like maybe a little eyeball on the shoulders or something would add to it, and I would like it even more. But other than that, it's just that purple piece that leads down into her mouth, which I think is really cool. And if you pay close attention, her boots, I believe, is supposed to be a tongue, which is really interesting. Next up, we have Tiffany Ann Co., 32 from Vancouver. She doesn't really say much about what she does, but she is definitely living her sugar baby fantasy. Very Slater, very give me my money and let me step on you. What am I talking about? Every time that I make a YouTube video, I kind of run it through the lens of like, would I talk to my coworker like this? And I think that's the hurdle that I need to get over when it comes to content creation. Because no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't even say this to anybody face to face. That's why I make the stuff and I put it online so I don't have to deal with the outward repercussions of it. I don't want somebody coming up to me and being like, "Oh, I saw your video." You what? When? With that out of the way, I feel like this look isn't really doing her many favors, and I think that's all that I should say. It almost, no, I'm gonna say more, of course. It almost comes across like a figure skating outfit, if I can be so honest as to say. The bow in the back is very draggy, but that's kind of it. Very first impressions, girl. First impressions. You got 30 minutes. 30. Yes. Personally, I'm excited for what else she has to bring to the competition, but as of right now, I am not very wowed. Sorry. Okay, Xana is 26 from Vancouver. She says that she is the dominatrix doll from Vancouver. And boy, oh boy, speaking of first impressions, yeah, you're definitely making one. Is that mean? Is that mean to say? I am not sure I am eating what is on the menu tonight. I have to be completely honest with you.
You thought you ate? I did, and left no crumbs.
I'm so sorry. I know it's your brand. I know branding and blah, blah, blah. I get it. The keyhole in the hat is a really interesting fixture. I don't believe that it was very well thought out in the end, to be honest, because, you know, we can't really, like, see your eye through that. It's more photo-esque. But it was a cool idea, wasn't executed super well. But once again, like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm not here to judge the girls too harshly. I'm here to have fun and say my thoughts about people's stuff and their opinions. Everybody has them, and I just want to share mine. If we're sharing opinions, it's honestly a lot of things. It's the cut of the bottom, the sizing of the belts, the fact that it's like a little too thick, and then it puffers out into a bigger whoop, you know what I mean? Whoop. The number of belts is only like 4 across the top of your body. I don't know. It's either like have like 2 big belts, 1 big belt, or have like 15 or 20 belts. Maybe I'm just stupid. I don't know much about fashion, I have to be honest. I just know what looks pretty. I know what I react to. It felt like the jacket was kind of clashing with the color of everything else, all the blue. The color of the hair was kind of clashing with everything else because it wasn't the same red as the lining. It wasn't a complementary red or an orange as the blue. It was just, something felt off about the look, and I didn't like it. And we're not going to talk about the little fupa that was peeking out. See, that's mean to say because that's body shaming. Is it body shaming if you don't wear something that fits right? I don't know. See, this is why I'm not a drag artist. This is why I don't need to be sharing my opinion. And finally, Michaela. So young and full of life and charismatic. This is my winner pick, dare I say. Dare I say, if Brooke doesn't have weird judging this year, hopefully she will be a winner. She is 21 from Toronto. She was actually the makeover guest from the prom episode on season 2, which was very interesting. She is from the House of Couture. So she already has a winner in her family. The hair is beautiful. All the jewelry works together. The shoes are beautiful. The straps. The shape is amazing of the whole outfit. Everything. So many amazing qualities. And then they instantly come back into the workroom. So, like, what was the point of them leaving? What was the reason? I wanted to enjoy them coming in and interacting and everything like that. I wanted that normal Drag Race entrance, and we were deprived of that this time. Which is fine. I mean, change is great. Everybody loves change. Everybody. So Brooklyn, Tracy, and Brad end up coming out and explaining the first challenge to the girls after they say, hey, and, you know, you made it and everything. Woohoo! They're giving out rosebuds and thorns, almost like it's The Bachelor. Not super familiar with that show, but I believe they give out roses to like people they like and stuff. Pretty much if you get a rosebud, you're in the top for that week. If you get a thorn, you're in the bottom. So The challenge has already been underway for the most part because they were judging them based on their entrance looks, which I guess is why they turned around and had to walk out of the workroom. But like, I love to see the interactions of the girls as they come in. I feel like everybody does. Also, my air conditioning cut on a little while ago, so you probably have heard the hum of that in the background. And for that, I am forever sorry. I'm forever indebted. So the first rose is for the entrance look. I don't know if I've said that already, but yeah. So people could already be in the bottom for the entrance look. So understand that first impressions mean something in this goddamn world. The second is for the performance for the song Go Off Queen, which sounds like a straight chat GPT tyrant, a goblin came out. And the third is for the runway, which is best drag. So at this point I have ran out of my outline, so we are going completely off the cuff. So enjoy this version of this. I am literally just going to be watching the episode and talking about what I think. Oh my god, I forgot that they did this. So Brooklyn actually comes out at the beginning of Go Off Queen and just like gives us just show for free. Like, come on now. I'm so sorry. I know you can probably hear this in the background, but like truly when I said like AI, like straight AI, even what she said at the beginning, it felt like a straight person wrote that. Why? What did she say? Gorgeous hair, teeny waist. A, B, C, D. Okay, Tara, I know you're 23. Listen, I'm 24. Hey, I'm still growing too. I'm still burning in this oven. I wish somebody pulled me out years ago, but look, I'm here now. I get it. I know how it is being 23 and our frontal lobe isn't fully developed yet. I get it, but like, come on, girl. Come on, girl. Like, just copy like somebody else's flow at this point. Come on. Oh, should I give like a 1 out of 10 for each of those off the cuff? I'll give that like a 5. I'll be nice. Okay, Sangina's probably like a 6 or a 7. Wasn't like groundbreaking, but it was still really good. She had that flow change. Oh, Uma. Okay, I know that like Uma God's whole thing is like spiritual, like I'm God, like I'm the new version of God, or whatever it's supposed to be. I get that. I understand, but like, get up off the damn ground. Get up off that damn ground. Do something. Shake your hands around, do something. Don't just give me a cross. I got enough of that when I was a kid. Oh yeah, Uma was like, I don't know, like a 5 as well. I feel like a 5 is like nice right now. I'm being nice, okay? Like, this is the first episode of this series. I have to be like, yeah, like, peace, love, serenity. Like, love you guys. Like, come on, please watch the next video so like I can get used to it and actually start slandering these people and slurring them. Okay, God knows. The line that Helena had for like, hold on the line for poison control. I felt that. And I need it, okay? Call him up. Yeah, I mean, she's not really saying much. Helena didn't really say much. I mean, but it was a good verse. It rhymed. Congrats. I'm being so mean. I need a new baseline. So everybody that I said was 5 was a 3. Okay, so Helena's now the new 5. 100,000 will pop my tuck mini. What are we talking about? We've lost the plot, mini. I'm kidding. It was pretty good. It was like a 7. Perla said, "Watch me stand small?" Question mark. Watch me stand small? Come on now. Hold on. The best verse just came up. Let me talk about Perla really quick. It wasn't that bad. I'm acting like it was bad. It really wasn't that bad. So 6, 7. I don't know. Body like a goddess. You know she being modest. Michaela, please win this fucking crown, please. Listen, I know that like probably everybody's gonna be talking about this, but the stupid asthma, like that shit, good. Is good. Michaela knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing. I'm glad that RuPaul is in there because she would fucking suck the life out of her. Oh yeah, I don't even have to like give a score for Michaela. You know what? It's a fucking 10. You know, it's good. It's really good. Is it mean to say poor Tiffany without any reasoning to say it? Poor Tiffany. Jelena, you were there for things that I never have been, never will be. And I appreciate that. Did you have to be on the ground the whole time? Did you have to be on the ground the whole time? I gave Uma this same critique, and like, your verse was great. It was different from everybody else. You sang it. You didn't have as much to say. You didn't try to fit a whole lot in there. And for that, I respect. You know, I do respect you. I want you to know that. I deeply respect you. Get up off that damn ground. If you don't get your ass up off that ground. I feel like I'm going to make this preface now and again and later. I am not a drag artist. I'm not. So please take my opinions with a grain of salt. Matter of fact, don't even take my opinions. Just let the video play in the background. Mute me. Okay? Please and thank you. As pretty as I am rich. Please, Xana, don't. Xana, don't. What does she mean? Wait, what does she mean by that? Am I not getting the joke here? Like, am I crazy? If beauty is pain, I'm the prettiest. Without a doubt. What are you talking about? I'm sorry. I guess she's saying like, I'm painful. Like, I'll hurt a batch. I will. But like, okay, do something. Like, is that what she means by it? Like, does she mean like I'll hurt somebody because like beauty is pain? I don't know. My IQ is too low to understand these bars, dude. Oh yeah, Jelena, I'm not giving a rating. Xana, like a 3. Now give me 6 mics. That wasn't even the end of her verse, and it was so good. How did I miss this on my first watch? I never ever said that I'd be there in the morning. You called me twice. I blocked you. I'll only call you when I'm horny. I'm sorry, Virgo. Here's my money. And then she just keeps going. Santa's just whipping that dry ass unit. I'm balding, so I feel like I can make jokes about your hair unit, okay? Now, watching the episode back, I do realize that Perla is aware of her writing ability, and that's okay. We live in a world with people who are much better at things than you are, and I can attest to that. That's why I barely post on here. I always am like, what can I add to the conversation? And if you've been watching this video, you see clearly it's nothing. I can't add nothing to the conversation. There's always slop, and the slop sometimes tastes the best. What am I? I'm gonna go back to edit this, and I'm going to have nothing. I'm going to have nothing. Mini Wayne comes out, and it is a Chinese-inspired look, I believe. I could be completely wrong. The headpiece is beautiful. The gown itself is beautiful. It's a mermaid cut dress that sits up a little bit high. If the mermaid cut of the dress had come down past the knees, maybe it would look very good. Not saying that it doesn't. It's a very well-rounded dress. Next up we have Jaylene Time. She's doing Hollywood Glamour and is fucking beautiful. She is so beautiful. Jaylene is wearing the exact same cut of dress as Minnie Wang was originally, like that mermaid style cut. And it also even cuts kind of at the same point on the leg that Minnie's did, but the fact that it was tulle and it allowed it to breathe as she moved, I don't know, it just looks really good. The tulle boa looks really good. The blonde hair on her looks so good. All of it is just a really good look all around. Okay, so next up we have Terra Nova, and yeah, I mean, it's a look. I mean, you look really good. It seems a bit, I don't want to use the word simple. I'm not a drag artist, so like, what the fuck? Like, what can I say? But like, I don't know. It didn't invoke a reaction in me all too much. I have to be completely honest. I like that she enjoyed the flow of the train. That looked really good. She used it to its full ability. Looked great. Not really much else I can say. Now Miss Michaela comes out. Hair is giving Diana Ross. The cut of the gown itself, that high slit right in the middle of the dress. Not exactly in the middle, but off center from the middle. Beautiful. The different colors, the red of the feathered arms, the orange of the caftan itself, into the yellow of the gown. It just all looks so good. The jewelry once again all works together to be beautiful. The orange brings the color all back together. The stoning is beautiful. This has become the Michaela show. I apologize, but I'm eating it up. I love it. Then we have Miss Xana. I like this look a lot better than what she has shown so far. She's got animal print chaps with a, I don't even know what you would call that. Is that just a train? She pretty much has like a pink fuchsia train on with a cane that's the same color. There's cutouts, there's keyholes. She has horns on. It looks really good. Yeah, I mean, it's good. It's pretty good. Next up, the Virgo Queen. So I love this look. It's a great look. For best drag, like, it's beautiful. The mohair, I believe that would be considered mohair. The mohair muffs on the arms, the stoning and beading of the outfit itself, the sequins, the glitter, the chain rope around the waist. It looks really good, but like, I don't know, for best drag fantasy, it seems a little low. I love it, just seems a little low compared to some of the other things that are brought out onto the runway. Oh Lord. So now we have Perla, and Perla, I am not sure. She says that she's serving graffiti wall street art, but Perla, what are we doing? What are we doing? She says that her outfit is a recreation of a very famous dress that I am not familiar with. So that might be why I'm not having the best reaction to it. But something about the spray paint of it all, the animal print bodysuit, or not even animal print. Oh, it's lace. I don't know why I thought it was animal print. It's a black lace bodysuit with a skirt that sits up on your chest. And it's some type of iconic dress. I'm not sure what it is. I'll probably put it up on the screen somewhere right now if I end up looking for it and find it. I just don't really react to this. Next up, we have Sangina Debish Queen. I love this outfit. I think it looks really good on her. The cut of the sleeves and how flowy they are into a train looks amazing. The fold of the hat looks good. All the appliques on the outfit and the hat together look amazing. I love the jewelry that she wears. I love the nose ring. The painting of the face looks so good. It looks really good all around. The outfit looks good. It looks cohesive, and I think it was a great impression. So next up we have Helena Poison, and for some reason I do not react to this outfit. I don't know what it is exactly that I don't like about it. It is very well branded. It's the same purple and green that she's been wearing. There's chains to replicate a skirt. She's got a claw hand, like the hands that add extra knuckles and everything, which is pretty cool. But it's kind of the same of what we've seen so far. And honestly, the mesh bodysuit just doesn't look that great. It's like trying to show some skin, but it kind of just looks like if you put on one of those black Spider-Man outfits and stretched it out. So next up we have Tiffany Ann Coe, who is kind of giving like Xenon, girl of the 21st century kind of vibes. Very once again, like fitted to the body, not a great silhouette. She has another accent around the shoulders to kind of puff out and drag out her outfit, but it's just pop star realness, which is not super draggy. And I don't know, like for your best drag. So next up we have Uma God, that, dare I say, I was disappointed in. We get the religious symbolism. I understand, like, oh my god, and, you know, very ethereal. It's good. It's a well put together outfit. It looks decent. The headpiece is decent. The color grading, the ombre of the fabric is decent. The lines are just a little harsh. They're just a little harsh. But all in all, I like it. I think for best drag, it's not the best, but hey, you know what? Once again, I am not on the judging panel, so what can I say that means something worth a damn? So for the Rosebuds and Thorns, Jelena earned a rosebud for her entrance look, which I think is very well worth it. Tara got the thorn for her entrance look, which Xana is standing right there. Next up, Michaela got the rosebud for her video performance, which I also think is very realistic and really good. Perla got the thorn for her performance, which also is understandable. So Tiffany and Co got a thorn for her runway, which is understandable because once again it didn't feel like it was very well thought out, well put together, just kind of like pop star princess. And it's like, girl, you got to look at some of the looks around you right now. Sorry. And finally, Virgo got the last rosebud for her runway. I think I said it earlier that the rosebuds and thorns don't really matter anyway because nobody ends up going home this episode, which is great because we get to see more of the queens and everything. But just don't make these fake stakes and make us think that something's coming, because I feel like that ends up disappointing us more than if you were to just tell us like, hey, we're not having eliminations at the beginning of the episode. At least then we're not like, ooh, who's going home? Like, there's stakes, when we like kind of get slapped in the face later and it's like, there's never been any stakes, idiot. There's never been any stakes. So Michaela and Virgo, since nobody's going home, Michaela and Virgo end up being the top 2 queens of the week, and they lip sync and they perform the song Pretty Girl Era by the judge on the panel, Lucala, which was actually a really good song. I really enjoy Drag Race for the fact that it at least allows me to listen to some songs that I probably would never listen to ever. And needless to say, both of these queens really perform very well. Each one, I ended up watching it twice because I wanted to see both of them and how they performed the song themselves. Very interesting, very good. And like I said, the song was good too, which always helps the Drag Race performances, the lip syncs. So yeah, the Virgo queen ends up winning the lip sync, which I think is very well deserved. I am a Michaela apologist already, so I really hope that we get to see her perform very well this season. As for some other people I'm looking out for, I really enjoy the Virgo queen. I really enjoy Oh My God. I hope that she does pretty good this season. Jelena, of course, is amazing, and I hope we get to see a lot from her. But yeah, with that is episode 1 of Canada's Drag Race season 5. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please let me know down below, and feel free to give me a like if you enjoyed. The subscribe button is also free if you wanted to possibly click that and follow me on this journey throughout Canada's Drag Race season 5. But I'm really hoping to continue to make videos on season 5 of Canada's Drag Race at least. And if I enjoy this format and if you guys enjoy it, maybe I'll continue doing it for the new Drag Race season that's coming in January, and maybe even go back and do Dragula season 6. And if you would like me to cover anything else, please just let me know. I appreciate it. Thank you guys. Bye bye.